This is Holly Marie Combs, and you're back with the Women of Charm. Why would you want to be anywhere else?
I think I can show you something that'll make you stay. I got a killer mindset when I jump around, killing mindset. And you gotta look good to keep from having nice sex with me. I'll let you free, but I'll bet we'll leave to find a better location. No time wasted, we're out the back door. We're kissing in the rain, and you got my mind racing. No, I can tell you one thing, and I can tell you two.
There was many moments like that where we're kind of like we're in a cave in high heels and you're like, yep, this is what I do. This is my job.
Nice outfit. Back at you, sis.
Holly's charm beginnings involved an old friend.
Shannon and I have been friends for about 7 years, and we had the same business manager who also represents Connie Burge, our writer, so it was kind of like an in-house production. The business manager is getting fees from all of us now. My character is the middle sister. She's somewhat the peacemaker. She's always worried about something. She's very worrisome and a little bit neurotic. And she has the power to freeze time, which came out of her great ability to panic at special moments in time. But okay, this is gonna hurt me a lot more than it's gonna hurt you. Her type is very different than me. She's a lot funnier than I am naturally. And she's a bit more high-strung than me. It can be exhausting to play her every day for 12 hours. She can do it.
And I
there's one now.
There's aren't you tired of being in this room anyway?
Cage the actors and they don't let them out.
Hey.
Shut up! Sasha! You tell your Derek department man to be quiet. I can hear him all the way up here. They're easy staff. They're the ones that are supposed to... Excuse me? They're the ones that are supposed to keep things quiet. I hear his voice the loudest. Shush! The atmosphere is crazy all the time. We usually, what we do is fun stuff, so it's impossible not to have fun with it. I still hear you! Shush! Don't make me come down there. We have just silly things that I think I started. Was it somebody else?
And all of a sudden, everybody's being bombarded by these grapes.
No, it was me.
What's the best compliment you've ever received from a fan?
That I gave them the strength to follow their dreams. Which is pretty admirable. Like that.
All right, well, thanks. You're welcome.
Holly's something. She's like the girl that, she's like your girlfriend. She could be your girlfriend on any given moment. You just want to show her to Mom. Mom, this is the one.
The thing about this show was that we had no rules. We could make up any world at any time, and there were no barriers. It's not like we were doing, a cop show or a hospital show.
Favorite villain?
Cole had to be my favorite villain.
A demon has taken Phoebe, and we need you to find her.
Oh yeah, really? Well. Sorry, but just in case you forgot, she's the reason I became like this. So, ciao. Oh. Can't you at least let me not die?
So you didn't use your powers. Don't put me in the middle. I'm not. You were born in the middle. What Shannon and Alyssa and I had was a very special chemistry that was not manufactured, was not forced, it was very easy. It's lightning in a bottle. And we got very lucky with Rose. We got very lucky with Rose because she didn't try to be part of something. She was so individual that she was just like, this is me, this is who I am. And she was twirling in her own little splendor over here. And it worked for her character because the character had a different dad than we did, and she was, kind of the outsider. So it helped, but thank the Lord for Rose, because I don't think anybody else could have pulled it off. It's nice to meet you. my son does it at home, and it's just perfectly horrifying to me. He's 3 years old, and he'll go, freeze! And I'm just like, oh God, please don't do that. We felt like our trailers were bugged because what was going on in the scripts we had been talking about in our real lives, and we were just like, okay, where's the microphone?
Paige, Phoebe, Leo, and Daryl.
I think if there's probably one relationship that defines Charmed, it is the Piper Leo story.
You have two people who are destined to be together, and they are the heart and soul of the show.
Very early.
Your love interest is kind of paramount now in the season. Give me a little brief history in time.
Oh my goodness.
Not personally.
Right, no, I know.
Yeah.
No, God, Piper and Leo, it's such a saga. It's like an epic saga. They've gotten together and broken up so many times I can't even count them. And I think he does most of the leaving, by the way. I'm beginning to realize that Piper's been dumped quite a few times by him, which I'm not so happy about.
They had a real chemistry, and when actors have that kind of chemistry with one another, when it just makes that story, that relationship on film, that much more believable.
Involved with guys I can't see regularly, so don't feel bad. I mean, I understand.
Strangely enough, Brian and I had known each other before the show, which was weird, because it made it weird. It was like kissing my brother. We were familiar enough with each other to kind of be comfortable in each other's presence, but familiar enough that you didn't want to, like, kiss him. So we made kind of a point of being in character, staying in character. We didn't talk a lot about our personal lives with each other, because when we were around each other, we were Piper and Leo, and it was very easy to stay within that. We had just known each other for so long, it was so easy. Brian was with me for so long, it was like, we had that one part in the last season where he wasn't there, and it was literally like I was missing like my right arm. He's writing her lines in the book and just kind of like doodling, because to her it's just a prop, and actors, sometimes we do this with our lines. And I kind of went, oh, what are you doing? Because at that point it had become an integral part of the show and important to me personally, and I was like, you can't write in it!
I think it's hugely flattering, and I love it. I'm in France, and they're like, Charmed!
Alyssa and I had traveled to England one year, and when we were chased down the street by French tourists, we kind of got a clue as to, it spread.
Now with 2 children under 3, basically, I really need to freeze time and take a nap. I'm a working single mother of 2 kids. I barely have time to brush my teeth, let alone self-reflection. After an 8-year show, an 8-year run, and the 2 kids, I just really need a nap. And it's funny, I said that like in interviews when I was 25 and 26, I'll just freeze time and take a nap, but now I really mean it, because now I really know what it means. Those things where you won't really know how great you had it till 10 years down the line. We had a great time, I wouldn't trade it for the world.